welcome to our next Alpha SC2 Team League series. We're in week 7, so there are 2 more weeks to go with half of the games because there's one team missing in one of those divisions. And yeah, so we're getting closer to the end, and right here we have our next team playing against each other. Top left hand corner representing Infinity Gaming. Here we have Mr. Goblin as the blue Protoss player. He's going to start up with what looks like double gateway, and what a surprise, you can already tell whose race his opponent is, because that's the standard opening for a PvP. So let's go bottom right hand corner for the ePunks, SpaceMarine. So differences in build orders, or at least in units to be chosen. It's going to be a sentry on both sides, but we have an adapt against the stalker then. So at least a little bit of a difference here. But then, yeah, let's see if he's actually going across the map or not. Looks like Goblin is aiming for the expansion kind of fast with the sentry. And did he? Wait, he cancelled the stalker to get the expansion a little bit earlier due to the fact that he scouted that his opponent is going for an adapt. I think that's the case here. So yeah, he's going for 2 stalkers now. Cancelled the first one to get the expansion faster. Let's see if that pays out. SpaceMarine actually is not aiming for any expansion, it seems like. He's waiting for his opponent to do something. 2 stalkers are waiting there. We have the adept shading in. Not seeing a thing here. Shield battery prevents it. But then, yeah. Do we now see SpaceMarine going for a big push? Yeah, and I think that's going to be it, because either you react by throwing down a Nexus instantly, or you react by going across the map pretty fast. And yeah, we got the adept being taken out. That's already kind of nice. Surrounding it there somehow with the stalker. But yeah, we have another gateway coming up for SpaceMarine, which kind of indicates, yeah, we're going for the win here. And yeah, we have the Twilight Council going for Blink as well. So more stalkers being warped in. Let's see what he can actually do then. 2 shield batteries will be there in the back. Blink is on the way on the other side as well though. How many? 79. Actually, the blink of Goblin is faster. It will be interesting to see. I mean, the number of stalkers will be better for SpaceMarine, but on the other side, yeah, how many are there? Okay, actually it's 6 against 5. Wow, okay, some of them finishing 6 against 8, but we have the shield batteries for Goblin. Might be an interesting factor in the game as well. So let's see if that is actually going to be good. I mean, we have Blink finished for both of them almost. And as soon as Goblin is going to blink back with his stalkers. Oh, that was an accident, right? I guess. Okay, he blinks back. And yeah, that's what I meant. He's blinking back right into the shield batteries. Coming back with full shields there. And that will be pretty interesting for him. Oh, now the force field's actually doing a good job. He doesn't really have to care about the shield damage there. Okay. Some more blinks going down here. I think we should focus the sentries and then just blink back by a bit. Trying to do that, but it seems like SpaceMarine wants to push in here. Goblin was trying to get something done, but yeah, work is being pulled. So SpaceMarine, at least for now, retreats for just a bit. But his stalker count looks pretty damn good. Blink forward. There we go. He's focusing out all these stalkers one by one. Now the model joining the battle on Goblin's side of things. But will this be enough? We still have some shield battery energy in the back of this. And what we have on the other side is no expansion. So let's see what this is going to end up. We have the stalkers. Yeah, trying to focus out the stalkers, but a nice blink back happening there as well again. Yeah, he's trying to focus the model, but that is not going to happen. We still have some zealots there at the front, and they should just tank for the immortal. That's the big thing here. The army supply actually is not favoring SpaceMarine that much, and the second immortal is going to be on the way. I mean, I think Goblin should be careful where to go with his immortal. I mean, he could I think it would be better to lose the Nexus than to lose the Immortal right but the second Immortal shows up. So let's see what that is going to do here. It's going to be followed up the ramp. Okay, do we have the blink behind them? Yes, we have more weapons coming in for Goblin, and I think he has done it right there. There we go, GG. Called by SpaceMarine. Goblin takes the first game here for Infinity Gaming. Here we go with what should be map 3, but it's going to be map 2, so they switched around the order of games. So yeah, there's no free win yet, but we have another game. Bottom right hand corner. Representing the ePunks, here he is, Mr. Spazymazy. And over to the top left hand corner, another Zerg right there, taking the pink color for Infinity Gaming, JonnyRecco. And yeah, difference here was expansion first for JonnyRecco, while we had the Zergling pool, spawning pool first for Spazymazy. So let's just see what he's up to. Going for the first Zergling wave. But yeah, right there with the scout. Yeah, you can kind of tell that there will be Zerglings kind of fast by JonnyRecco as well. And he might be able to hold his second base, right? Surprise, surprise. And his EVZ, the spawning pool, yeah, will mostly just equal out. Okay, he was trying to actually get the Zerglings after hatching instantly, but then let's see if he can actually do so. Gets one, but there's some more to come, right? Okay, there we go. And now he might have the... yeah. He might have to take all the Zerglings and leave because he's losing all of his. Oh boy, JonnyRecco, yeah, down one drone now, but still having a lot of Zerglings. Yeah, going across the map. On the other side, only drones in production for now. But then, as I take a look at the minimap, and there's no more pink movement, except for one Zergling going across the map. Yeah, we all know both players back to droning for now. And Spazymazy actually, with the 5 drones he just built in the end there, took quite a decent lead. And JonnyRecco now is going to equal that one out after this building cycle, as you can see in the top left. Zergling speed will be finished for both players at almost the same time. Spazymazy though, right now going for some more Zerglings. Not finished yet obviously, but as soon as they are here, the Zerglings of Spazymazy, of JonnyRecco will not do anything here. Oh, will he get a drone? Not yet, but there we go. At least one goes down. Equals out the drone score with that one, so that's kind of nice. That somehow equals out the drone that was missing from earlier on, because he was building Zerglings then. And then you see Banelings on the high ground. Do we have a Baneling on the other side? Yes, we have. Then what is this up to? Oh, yeah, we have six Banes morphing. Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, there was a bad connection there. I think he missed a lot. Oh, good Banelings. Oh, good Banelings there for Spazymazy, I think. And it's lost. Yeah. Kind of in favor of Spazymazy there. Oh, at least it feels like, but still he has more stuff to come. And yeah, Banelings not able to connect there, but the Queen is doing her job kinda nicely. Third base is under pressure. JonnyRecco's base though has some more time to do stuff before it actually goes down. On the other side, Spazymazy is just finishing his third. So he's kind of behind in that regard. And there we go, Banelings cancelled. So JonnyRecco again holds. But this is not the end, guys. We have more Zerglings incoming. Right there to the right hand side. Banelings. Oh, this could have been a big connection there again. Okay, JonnyRecco takes at least one of those hits. I think the first one would have been even bigger. But yeah, you see JonnyRecco trying to get across the map, but yeah, as he just reaches his opponent's base, he knows like, yeah, what is there to do? Maybe there is a queen to surround and take out, or another queen. Banelings connect though. Will he take out the queen? I guess so, right? Yes, he will, and that is a good catch, I think. On the other side though, let's take a look at this third base of JonnyRecco. Good positioning with the queen, trying to take as few damage as possible. But yeah, it will go down in the long run as well. But the base will still be there. JonnyRecco also taking the worker lead for now, so let's see if there will be any workers being taken. Oh, Baneling connection incoming there for Spazymazy. And what else do we see? Another big hit for the ePunks player. And yeah, drone count is equaled out. It's just more or less units incoming and trying to do as good as possible. We have the first roaches coming out then by JonnyRecco, but how long will it take until they are here? The queen might not go down before, and we have the first roach spawning, and that should be the saving grace over there. On the other side, or in the middle of the map actually it is, not the other side. We have some banelings morphing in for Spazymazy again. He does not have a roach warren, but he's going for it right now there in the main base. But he's going to pressure a lot more with the zerglings he has. There's another bane. That's not going to be needed at all. We have the roaches there defending everything pretty safely. And yeah, there we go. The roaches, they're just too strong here. Instead, that's just... I don't know what it was that was taken out there, but might have been a zergling then. Yeah, the Overlord, I guess, will be taken out then. I think the Zerglings will not be there in time to actually catch the Queen. Oh, will they? They actually could, right? Yes, they will. And the Queen might go down because the Zerglings of Spazymazy are right across the map. Down goes the Queen then. Oh, good catch here by JonnyRecco. Third base though. Spazymazy has it. Both players at exactly the same drone count, going for 2 more, so it will stay that way. And now the Zergling is coming back for Spazymazy. But yeah, what are they going to do? They're just trying to get something done against the Zerglings. They're just following around everywhere, and Spire has been scouted. That's one bigger tell there for JonnyRecco to see what's going on, and let's see what his reaction will be. He has a lot of roaches at the moment, right? Okay, a lot. He has 10, so it's not that many. But yeah, is he going for some more units now and then go across the map? Or is he actually building something to defend here against the mutas then? For now, he has to cancel the 4th base at least. But this might not be happening another time, since we have the roaches there. Ooh, Spazymazy coming across with the roaches as well. And we have the Hydra then coming up for JonnyRecco. So he's not going for the counter mutas, he's going for Hydras then. Good choice there in my opinion. But let's see if he can actually get this done. Spores, at least 1 spore, 2 spores being built. Main base and 3rd. Guess there will be one at the 4th as well, as soon as it is up. And yeah, you see more queens coming out. Also a good choice against mutas then. So that's just some roaches. 8 mutas are in production, so let's see what the first wave of flying units can do there. Okay, these have been scouted, so therefore they are attacked first. One of the roaches being taken out easily. Good job there by JonnyRecco, I guess. He's positioning himself to take out the 4th base again, while taking the 4th base himself to the top right there. Okay, now let's see. Mutas are there, queens are defending easily. Transfuse maybe? Could be a good thing here. Oh, another spore just hatches, and I think that's more or less it for the mutas. And even with seeing all those queens over here, he's not attacking them to the 4th because, yeah, he knows there's a lot of roaches still there. On the other side though, we have quite some creep spread starting at least. Some more mutas will be there soon. How many do we have in total? 14 it is. And it's 8 hydras, 11 hydras and 8 queens now. So 5 to roam around and the rest of them just for injects. Okay. Seems like we're going for the next attack, but the queens are there. One muta goes down, Spore is there as well. Nothing to do here for the mutas. There is a Zergling runway to the bottom half, but there are some roaches there as well, so I think he should be fine here. Also, Hydra upgrade finishes in just a second. And oh boy, another base being taken by Spazymazy there to the top right. Let's see if you can actually get that one up and also keep it alive. But first, I mean, how many mutas do we have? 23 mutas in the main base? Yeah, you can easily go for the Spore there. Nothing is going to happen to your mutas. Okay, one of them going down, but then that's it. And here we have the queen going down, and is he actually going for the Hydra then? I don't know, boys. But on the other side, we have the counter-aggression going on. JonnyRecco is just going for the base trade here, it feels like. And he forces the mutas to come back home. Because otherwise, yeah, there would be a lot of losses for Spazymazy. So JonnyRecco, let's see how he positions himself with all the units coming over. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, the Hydras do a lot of damage here. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of workers go down. Some workers went down over here, some workers go down here, some workers go down here, and we have JonnyRecco down to 31 while Spazymazy is down to 40. So still having the better position here. But let's see what he can actually do then. Okay, roaches going over to the main base now. But yeah, they're not. I think he should focus on the workers or the Spire. Yeah, there we go. The Spire is going to be the target. Good choice here for JonnyRecco. Still on the other side, some more Banes incoming. Not really doing that much more though. Taking another drone. JonnyRecco down to 29. But on the other side, we have one base down. This one hasn't been taken out. A lot of drones have though as well. Yeah. Let's see. Another, oh boy. Okay, it's just tanking the damage here with all the queens. Energy is there more than enough. Zerglings will not do a thing here. That's mutas and they will be fought back by the Hydras easily. I think there need to be more Spores though, because yeah, that is an amount of mutas that will actually take down Spores, but at what cost? That's the big question here. I think that wasn't worth it, and we have the Spire actually being remade by Spazymazy, so he wants to rely on mutas there for just a bit more. Okay, lurkers are in the game. Yeah, just borrow 1 or 2 there to defend against any Zergling pressure, and you'll be fine. And this should have been another Baning roll-in, I guess. And still, how many mutas do we have? 20. I would like another Spore or 2 over here. And yeah, rock's been opened, so the path of reinforcements for ground units being fast enough for Spazymazy. Also, that actually is. Okay, the roach is going over. He at least knows that there's a base now. What I wanted to say, he just has his creep highway there from like, what is the 3rd and 4th base going over directly to the 4th base of JonnyRecco. And with having the creep spread there, he might actually have the chance to go for fast reinforcements and do a lot of damage here, but he needs to take out these rocks as well. Zerglings gathering on the bottom half then. Okay. We actually have 9 more drones for Spazymazy. He really feels confident. Wow. And mutas are coming in over and over again. And I think Spazymazy is really doing a good job here. Taking another base there. Yeah, what should be his 4th now is his 6th base. So JonnyRecco is going to fight a tough uphill battle in terms of economy and yeah, out mining sooner than his opponent. The number of queens is kind of nice here for JonnyRecco, and yeah, the amount of supply as well. But you also have to use it, and as long as the meters are there, I think you can't really use it, right? And Spazymazy is like, okay, take the space. I have some more. And I'll just go in, take down some of your workers again. Take down some of your overlords, take down some of your drones. And then, the queens are not enough actually. We have all the hydras on the other side. Let's see if that is actually going to happen. We have some more queens. There's no spore at the bottom here. They're actually just fighting on their own. But on the other side, let's see what this is going to be all about. The 5th base being taken out. 4th base under pressure now. Well, actually it's the... Oh no, it's the... What is it? It was the 4th base being taken out. The 3rd one under pressure now. I mean, we have the 5th over here, but not mining from. Spazymazy lost a lot of his units here. Oh boy, the lurker's doing a good job here against the banelings. Now we still have some hydra standing, but I'm not sure if that is going to be enough, guys. Against the meters, will we have enough? 15 meters against 16 hydras? Okay, hydras actually not all of them being across the map though. And also some of them being taken out by banelings. But still, we have a lot of roaches, and they are going to try and take out some more workers, and here we go. They're going to have a party because there's nothing to attack on the ground. Despite for the drones in that second. Okay. Some more drones actually long distance mining to the top right hand corner. Spazymazy though, down to 25 drones. And that's quite a heavy hit to take. Still, what does his opponent have? A lot of hydras? But has he enough hydras to actually hold against the meters? And it seems like he has. What's that? Roaches going over. Okay, this base starting to mine finally. It was the 6th base, now it's going to be the 3rd. And finally mining just a bit. Still has one active creep tumor out here, one over there. And using it while the meters are flying over. Let's go back to production tab where we have more hydras incoming. There's just one spore over here. Meters being scouted by the overlord that is taken out. No muta being taken out. And it's just hydras being made by JonnyRecco. He really goes for those units. And against just mutas, I think that's kind of like a good thing to do. So what else? I mean, mutas are trying to find a gap here or there. We have a spore. Hydras are over there. Some banes are incoming, so this looks like he's going to plan on going for another baning attack into the 3rd base of JonnyRecco. So. Wait. What? Where are the banes? Okay, they have been taken out by the lurkers. Oh boy. I was just like, oh wait, I missed a lot of stuff. But then there was no worker number being crossed out on the left. So I kind of felt like, what is happening here? Okay, mutas are just flying around, trying to do something. We have the 4th base, yeah, finally being rebuilt for Spazymazy. But he's, yeah, he kind of catches up in terms of drones, finally. I mean, he was ahead quite a long time of the game, but then he was down, and he really struggled to kind of get back, and he was, yeah, harassing JonnyRecco with the mutas, but this is going to be over sooner or later because the number of hydras is just going too high. Yeah. you will be able to easily leave some of the Hydras behind to then deal with everything. Okay, and there we go. JonnyRecco is moving out, taking down the rocks so he can move kind of freely. Borrowing some of his road lurkers there already. And then, yeah, slowly but steady going forward. Yeah, once they have the lurkers right there, if there would be any Banes, and you can see them right here at the bottom right already. And they will be ruling in, and therefore, yeah, you just want to fall back and try and take out the lurkers. But there we go. Baning connections on the lurkers with the Overseer being there. Easy call. But now let's see. Lurkers being borrowed again. We have more Banes incoming. But will this be enough for JonnyRecco to push through? I mean, he's almost doubling the army supply. So you could think that that is actually going to be the case. And yeah, you see he's trying to get into the Hydra range. But still, doesn't happen, guys. And now we have a lot of Hydras pushing in here against the Mutas. Yeah, there are Banings incoming, but yeah, I think it's not really going to be that bad of a deal here. JonnyRecco, he's just pushing forward. The Hydras are forcing the Mutas to fight. Some more Banes are coming in right there, but Lurker's doing their job pretty nicely. GG has been called by Spazymazy 2-0 for Infinity Gaming. Welcome back to map 3 in this series. Bottom left hand corner for the ePunks. He is there for the team that is down 2 points. So he really needs to win now to keep his team alive. He's here for the ePunks. Razerblader. And over in the top right hand corner, there he is with the match point, representing Infinity Gaming, Denver. And yeah, going for hatchery, gas and pool, while we have the Terran going for the Reaper expansion. So most standard openings occurring right there. And what else do we have to say? Yeah, Reaper will be there soon. I'll just follow the Reaper for now and see what he can do. And yeah, I think we can all agree on Denver being the favorite here. Not only he has a Grandmaster frame in the game, but also, yeah, he was doing pretty nicely at the WCS Winter, what is it, the group stages, the qualifiers, and getting through there as far as I remember correctly. And then let's see how he's going to hold against this Reaper buddy. Queen will be there though soon, and therefore I think it's not going to matter that much. Also, he's saving his Zerglings pretty nicely there. Everyone gets a hit or two, but then they survive, so easy peasy for Denver now. Okay, the Queen actually going down to the 3rd base. Already wants to go there, and will he lose the drone in between though? That would be pretty bad, right? Okay, so he wants to go for the 3rd and actually gets it done. Would have been kind of funny though if he would have actually just taken down the drone over here while transferring over to the 3rd, because the Queen was going too far over to the 3rd. But yeah, nice move there though with the cancel of the creep tumor, so it doesn't get cancelled. But then let's take a look over to the other side. We have the factory finished. The first 4 Hellions are in production. 2 of them pop right there. Starport is on the way as well. And do we see the swap? I guess so, right? No, it's Liberator first. And then let's see what is coming to follow up afterwards. And yeah, doesn't seem to be a follow-up with this Starport with Tech Lab, since we have Stims finishing, or not finishing, starting to research there, and this means that we're going to see the factory, the barracks being at the thingy just a little bit longer. So yeah, we have 3 queens, and they will be able to hold here, I guess. 3rd base is almost done, there it pops. Zergling speed is done as well. Tier 2 is on the way. And yeah, therefore Denver is just playing this out slowly but steady, trying to get some stuff in here and there, expanding at the same time and defending against the Hellion Reaper force that is coming into the third base now. But yeah, with the overlords all over the place, I think he's going to be fine. Just trying to get in with the Zerglings from the back so you can actually catch the units on the back side, but can he? Doesn't really get in. Needs to be careful though, because a lot of Hellions are there, which means Zerglings with just one volley are going to get in trouble. And oh boys, I didn't catch this one before, but 4 workers going down. And also, the queen goes down. That's the most important part over there. Because this means that we're going to see more Liberator action, right? Or another queen is going to help here. But still, this was way more than expected, I would say. Transferring some workers back in there. Liberator goes down. And we have all the units going back home. And there is a Nidus in the main base. Here we go, Denver. Can he get it done? How many workers will he take out? We have more roaches coming over. He's actually focusing on the engineering bay. I'm not sure if he would do so, if he should do so. But he is actually doing it. And the longer he can delay the pushes, the better he's going to be there. We have another Nidus coming up right here at the expansion. And I think this means he's going to not take out this one and go over here. Yeah, and now the Hellions are going to have a big problem here. And I think Razerblader is going to be in trouble. Denver is on the edge of taking game 3 here. Oh boy, the lurker, the Nidus stuff is really working out nicely for Zerg sooner or later. I mean, they can just go in and out as much as they want. Okay, but the tank is finally being sieged here. Oh, is that not connecting? I mean, this roach is clearly standing in range, right? Or was he hold positioning there? Okay. The knight has been taken out now. The roaches have been saved though, so everything's kind of nice for Denver. And he took a lot of workers out. Okay, a lot is... I mean, he killed 9 workers. It's not that much. I would have expected this to be more, to be honest. But yeah, on the other hand, he himself was building quite a few. He's like 62 at the moment. Has 3 bases. 4th one just started, as I said it. And tier 2 is done as well. Roach speed will be on the way. And he still has the Overlord there, so Nidus is still a possibility to come back in again. Yeah, scan goes down. Roaches actually go... Okay, they take out the block of the gold minerals there. And it seems like Razerblader wants to move out. His army supply supports this claim, actually. His worker supply also says that he should do something now. So yeah, what do we see in the production tab? Banelings it is. 12 Banelings coming up for Denver. If they hit, and they hit Marines, this is going to be a very good thing for Denver. But if the tanks siege, and Razerblader can get a good position on, yeah, he's going to be in a good spot to actually take out a lot of army. And there you see, he's actually pushing back all the Zergling army here, the Zergling Banelings, some Ravagers are there as well. Good choice against the tanks, obviously, and also the tanks. All of them are sieged right next to each other, so one bile can just hit all of them, right? But let's see what the Marines can actually do. Taking out one of the queens. But what is that? A knight is going down over here. Oh boy, okay, let's go back to the Marines and see what they can do. One good Baning connection happening there. That's at least something. But there we go. Oh boy. The Zergling's coming over. Knight has been taken out first, and then, yeah, it's not that much done. But still, Razerblader gives up his position on the other side again. Returns back home. Wants to save his 4th base. No, actually it's his 3rd. Doesn't have one over here. So the 3rd base it is for Razerblader. And the creep spread though is going pretty nicely on the other side. Denver really going forward there. Going, or trying to go in with some Zerglings. Actually getting something done already. 12, 13, 14 workers, 16 workers taken out. That's a good run by of Zerglings. 17 workers in the end actually. Razerblader being put down to 40 workers again. 3 bases it is for him, but the worker count doesn't represent that, and we will have more stuff incoming. Looks like he's going to aim for the 3rd, but there's no 3rd base, and therefore he might actually just go and try to go up to the main base. On the other side we have the push out by Razerblader again. His army supply still looks kind of nice, and with Marine tank he might be kind of fine. Okay, depots are raised there, and what can he actually do? He's going to lose a lot of workers here. There's the tank. I think he could actually go for the tank, right? Or he's going to go for the workers. But let's go back on the other side. 18 workers go down in total, 20 it is. But what is going to happen on the other side? The queen taken out easily, but will the rest of it be taken out as well? Oh boy, and he's actually biting into the tank that was going to take out by the Banes anyways. Now Denver is kind of forced to evacuate his workers over to this base. Army supply wise, both players are looking pretty much on the same page though. The thing is, as long as tanks are sieged, the Terran has a position where he can actually fight. So Denver now looks for the right point in time to actually get into this. But it seems like the right point in time is just go across the map, do something against the workers of your opponent. Takes out 5, some more. Okay, nice move there with the borrow. Doesn't work out in the end. It was seen and scanned then. But 6 more workers go down, and Razerblader being on 3 bases with 23 workers. Wow, that's a rough spot to be in. Army supply equaled out, so it doesn't really matter in the fight. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Actually, mutas are there. I didn't see them before, but they are actually fighting against the Marines, and that wasn't a good choice. Bayard's actually hitting the Marines, or at least trying to. And that was not the best fight here for Denver, but still, it looks like he's in okay shape. Still has some mutas to go and fight the tanks in the back, so the Marines always have to stay close. And yeah, other than that, it's a lot of Banes incoming soon. And here we go. I think that's going to be it. Biles are running down on top of one of the tanks. Mutas are not helping for now. Zerglings are pressuring and Banelings are rolling in as well. And this looks like we're going to see this army being taken out. And Razerblader. Oh boy, that Baneling connection. Oh boy. Yeah, Razerblader taking a blow here. Losing all of his army. Or not all of it, but a lot of it. 13 Marines and 1 tank at home. Being down 45 workers at the moment. That doesn't look good, man. But let's see what the mutas can actually do. They just take out some more workers in the main base. Here we go. And Razerblader is actually looking for some hole to sneak through in Denver's defense. There is a base, more or less unprotected, but you can see this one. I think he's just going to defend anything here. Doesn't really need to care about the Zerglings that much. He can actually trade in a very, very bad fashion here and really get everything done. And therefore I think this is going to be it, right? What should the Marines actually do? They're just going to be surrounded. Yes, we have the lift again. We have some more reinforcements coming in as well. But the mutas, they are trying to take out the medivacs, and they do one after the other. Zerglings are just pressuring everything on the ground, and I think we're going to get closer, guys. And there it is. There is the GG by Razerblader, which means that we're going to have Denver taking the 3rd game and a 3-0 victory for Infinity Gaming.